Breaking news in the world of college football. Well, if they consider what they do in Columbia college football, the Beamers, the feathered foe, their head coach, it's breaking news, he broke his foot this past Saturday after losing that 10-point lead over the artist formerly known as Florida. You know, losing Florida in the past was one thing, but now losing a bunch of losers, I mean, you have to be real losers to lose to them losers. He was so mad, he kicked something, and after you know, him being all fired up from the game and such, after it wore off, he realized he was hurt much worse than what he did. And what he realized, let me tell you this, y'all. I don't care what he says. I can tell you what he kicked to break his foot. You know what it was? He kicked himself for coming to South Carolina. I mean, I tell you right now, I think Shane Beamer, he is a good coach. He is a good coach. But what in living tarnations would make him think going to the butt crack of South Carolina to coach at a team that can barely win games, that even bad teams can win, and he thinks he's going to go down there and change all of it. He's kicking himself. I mean, he even went out there to Oklahoma and got that youngin' that has no eyebrows to come play quarterback for him. He's kicking himself too. Lord, this is... I mean, I hate that he's hurt and stuff, but I'm telling you, he gave himself, his own self, a good old butt kicking. He's sitting there, he's staring there, he's watching the point window down, and he's thinking we're about to be 2-4, and suddenly it hits him. It hits him. I wouldn't be losing if I were not at South Carolina. Hey, y'all remember that time Jake Bentley, he broke his foot kicking after they lost to North Carolina? This is a common theme with anybody who even drives through Columbia. Lord, I'm going down to Myrtle Beach to get my suntan on, and I have to even go through Columbia. I always end up kicking myself going, what realm of hell have I ended up in here? Much less go in school down there to play and coach and whatever. Get physically assaulted. It's real. He has broke his foot. He has broke his foot from kicking something himself after the loss. You can't make this stuff up. I mean, this is fantastic. I mean, here's what he did. Shane, come in here close with me. Well, not too close. I don't want a tongue kiss or anything. I can tell you how to never do this again. I want you to look through the annals of time and see how many times a coach who had promise went to a school that stunk, and how many times, even though they had all the promise in the world, how many times they won. You can barely name anyone. Even Steve Spurrier quit on them. I mean, he's like, I did all I could do, and I still, he knew what was going down. Steve left in the middle of the night. You need to do that. You need to just leave. Everybody will understand. You get you a good job somewhere. I mean, you just do that right now. There ain't no reason to break any more bones in you or anybody else just because you made a dumb decision to go down there with them bunch of losers, pecking their own dookie, running their mouth. They ain't happy. They're mad even when they're happy. You need to leave. I think a blood clot on you. You don't want that. All right, well, listen. Shane Beamer did break his foot, kicking himself for going down to South Carolina. I hope y'all doing good. I hope you subscribe to me. I hope you subscribe to me. I got mouths to feed and beers to buy. I'm Bobby Dirkens. You keep showing up, I'll keep showing out. Bobby Dirkens.